Hello, we're back again for Friday night reading sprints. How are we doing? It's been a long week. I don't know if you guys remember, but when Allie passed, I twisted my ankle and bruised and scrubbed my knee. Right. Well, yesterday, I tripped and I fell on one of Stella's toys, and so on the same ankle. So yeah, we're not doing so hot with that. That is indeed not fun. I don't know why that happened. And if you hear any background noise as I'm talking, the piggy, it's just clearing out the air. So yeah, that. So what are we reading? We're reading Midnight Sun. This is Twilight, but from Edward's perspective, and so far, and I am vlogging this so you guys will see the video, my whole journey. Um, but so far, you really see the dynamic. Wait, Jesus, I cannot talk. It's been a long week. You see the dynamics between the Cullens and how Edward really felt when he first met her and smelt her blood. So he planned on killing her and the whole entire classroom, and so he planned on doing that, and was trying to plan out how he's going to have the other people in the classroom be taken out, accounted for the screams. It was very well thought out. I'm like, that's a little crazy. But he survived, and he left and went to the Denali clan, and obviously he did not stay there for very long. Came back, saved Bella from a crash, and of course his family's like, oh my god, what happened? Did the humans see anything? And of course Bella, she noticed everything, but really other people around her are kind of easily manipulated into not, you know, into not thinking oh, I didn't see anything. Yeah, I must not have been paying attention or whatever. Um, so behind the scenes after the crash, on to her home, whatever, and you actually see the Cullens, actually read about the Cullens going in and having a whole meeting about, hey, what are we going to do? Is she going to say anything? Is there evidence for us to pick up and leave? And Rosalie and Jasper are like, we got to take this girl out. We got to kill her, execute her, or take her out somehow, because we can't have people knowing what we are. And I was like, no, we can't be doing that. So that's where I'm at right now in the book. I was listening to it while I was at work this morning. Because it was kind of a slower morning, so I was able to listen to it. So physically, where I stopped in the book, I'm on chapter 4, but I know I'm chapter 4 and some change. Wait, maybe I just accidentally picked where I'm actually at. I think I'm about right here, actually. But I think I'm gonna start reading and listening, because I like to listen because it's a little bit easier. So we're gonna make sure that my earbud connects to here. Set our timer as well. So ding. Okay, yeah, cool. Let's get our timer going. Timer. That's what I need to do. Okay, so let's do 20 minutes. Just sit here, read together. So timer started, and the audiobook's going. That's interesting. We've had rain over here. This morning it drizzled, and then it was raining on and off. So I don't know what's like going to be tomorrow, but it was like cool for like the first like week, first like couple days. Um, excuse me. But then rain and muggy, and of course it's nighttime over here. It's like what it's yeah. I worked a whole day today, and now my brain is just tired. Stella, come here. Say hello. Say hello. Tell everyone that you ate a dried worm the other day. We ate a dried worm, and then we saw some bunnies on our walks. Oh, I had you on mute. Okay, that's our first 20 minutes of reading. So unlike in the first, like the original book, that's from Twilight perspective. I mean, Twilight's perspective, Bella's perspective. Um, you kind of just assume that her life revolves around Edward, and that she takes care of people, and you get the idea that she does take care of people around her. Like her responses are more or less responding to how she thinks that she should be responding. You get a little bit of that. You get a little bit of just surface level things from the Collins and things like that. But you still get a sense that Bella is just like immediately obsessed with Edward, and it's all about Edward, right? But I think seeing, reading it from Edward's perspective, you kind of just you you get a little more depth with Bella. Like you get to see is like she's including, like for instance, they're doing like a lab in like biology, and like her and Mike are doing it, but then there's this one girl that gets kind of excluded from everything. Like she's almost like she's just excluded. Like people don't include her or anything. They're like, she's a stoner, she's probably failing. I don't care, whatever. But Bella picks her out and is like, hey, let's join us, and just to be nice to her and just show her kindness, and that was pretty cool. And even when they're at the table saying, "Oh my god, where you guys want to go?" Like favorite place you would like to go, whatever. Everyone's picking all these cool places like Rio de Janeiro, like Africa or something, and then um, Eric Yorkie says, I want to go to Comic Con. And everyone's like, haha, nerd, nerd. And then Bella's like, I would like to go there too. That sounds really cool. And she does not know where Comic Con is at. She doesn't know where she's not interested in Comic Con really. She just said that, to kind of back him up so he's not being laughed at. And Alice really, really wants to be friends with him because she sees the future. She's like, it's gonna happen. He's like, hell no. I'm gonna ignore this hussy. And he's ignoring her. And but the more he's observing her for her, the more he's learning and picking up kind of like her cues. And then he's getting jealous of her Mike asking her to date. He doesn't know that, her patience of, when she's get tired of talking to your ass, that she's being nice and just being patient and waiting for you to shut up. But I know she wants you to shut up. So yeah, there's that going on. And I think what's probably coming up is the blood testing part. But in the first book, they do blood typing, but that's not shown in the movie. But Bella she gets faint at the sight of blood, so she immediately gets woozy, and then Mike takes her to the nurse, and then he kind of helps her out. Yeah, so I think that's gonna happen soon, and then probably so on and so forth. So, oh, why read the book? Well, okay, I just like it better to read and follow along with the audiobook because it's easier for my brain to relax. Because since I'm using my brain a good part of Stella, get out of there. Come on, out. Thank you. Um, I'm using a lot of my brain for other things, like just taking in a load of information at work. So my brain is already tired. So if I'm trying to physically read, I just physically read without an audiobook. I just find that I'm a lot slower. I end up reading the same line 3 or 4 times. So it's easier on the brain, and I just fall along and relax. And if I got to get up to if I'm just physically reading, but on the weekend, I can get up and listen to my audiobook, and I'm able to get up and do things and be a little more proactive, and also read my book. Hopefully that helps. Now I think now it's probably harder for me to actually physically read a book without an audiobook, so I get more distracted now by other things. So it probably was a bad idea for me to start that habit, but now I'm too deep in the habit. I'm not going to stop doing it. But that's okay. So I got there's apps that I can use to help get me some free audiobooks, and if I get an ebook, I can get the ebook and the audiobook attached to it. So yeah. So that's why it's just easier on my brain, especially when it's this late. Okay, so we're gonna start our timer for another 20 minutes. Stella, what are you doing? Come on, up here. Why are you digging? I can feel you digging. What are you doing? I don't know what she's doing. She's being weird. Stella, come here. Why are you digging? I don't got your toys, so I can't throw it. I can't throw no toys. We ain't got nothing up here. Now we're gonna start our timer. Bam. Okay. So another 20 minutes is ended. So we got creepy Edward climbing in creepy Edward stalking her, looking at her while she's sleeping. Um, Everyone asks Bella to the dance, and she slowly just listening to her. They really don't think that she's going to Seattle, and he's observing all of this, thinking all the things, and it's just really funny. So that's basically what really just happens. That whole entire scene where Bella is just getting irritated because everyone's asking her to prom. I mean, the spring dance. That's what it was. I was wondering, so I was like, oh my gosh, okay. Isn't like the spring dance and the prom like around the same time? Because I know there's like there's two dances, but I'm like, okay, what's this other day? Oh wait, no, maybe. Well, so there's this other dance that they had. I'm like, okay, what, like, it confused me just a little bit when I was reading Twilight. I'm like, wait, isn't there only two dances? So the dance, like, they were trying to ask her to. Wait, no, in the movie, it's definitely the prom that they're asking people to. But in the book, there's two dances. That's it. That's why I'm so confused. It's because in the movie, there's only one dance. That's the prom. That's why everyone's asking her to prom. But in this book, or in the first original book, it's the spring, that the one of the upcoming dance that's coming up, and she misses that because everyone's like, oh my god, because her, remember specifically, her and Jessica on the phone, they have a conversation about the dance, about how fun she had with Mike, and then Edward takes her to prom. Because if it's the spring dance, then when is prom? Is it like weeks after the spring dance? Or because it's like what, January when she so maybe this is like March they have the dance, and then in June they have the prom. How is people affording two dances? Because I know dances are like expensive. I think prom tickets were like $50 when I was going. Oh, and maybe it was like 2006 back when I read this book. So maybe it's a little cheaper than that. You know, I don't know. You gotta get dresses. Are people for like? I guess the ones. Stella, you turd! You just scared me. She's below you guys on this table, and there's guinea pigs behind you guys, and one was scratching and made a thumping noise like thumper, and then she just barked at them for no apparent reason. Yes, Stella. Simon is drinking his water very aggressively. Do not yell at him. I'm debating if I want to do read because let's do like 15 minutes because I think because it's 7:20, about 7:30, and it's about pig time to feed the pigs, the herd. Okay, so yes, Stella, don't bark. He's got an itchy. Okay, let's see. Let's get this earbud back in my ear. Let's see. Let's get that timer going. We're sharing prom stories. Okay, so let's pause my timer. I went to, I believe it was my senior prom. The guy that I was dating at the time was supposed to take to go, right? But then he increasingly wanted to do other things that I was not ready to do at the time. So I'm like, no, I'm not comfortable yet. No, not right now, right? So ended up come to find out, like we broke it off. But come to find out he never like got our tickets. So I got my own ticket, and then me and my I'll show you the picture of me and my friends. We all went like together. This was oh, hang on. I got way back in here. Hang on. It was indeed not 2020, but it was 2019. Yeah. Yeah, the pictures that we got, they kind of they're not like the best looking photos. Let's see. Like that's me, Hannah, and Danielle. Yep, that's us. We all went together, and that's us. I'm in the middle. Of course, I'm short, so yeah, that's me. It's my besties. Yeah, so we just literally just went all together, and and it turned out awesome because it was just us. I loved it. Yeah. Yeah. But my sister, she didn't go to her prom. She just, but I did, and it was really fun, and I spent the night with my besties, and it was awesome. So, oh, and we also ate pizza too. That was so fun. Oh, it was so fun. Yep. hmm I think that's literally just it. Like, we saw and we hung out. Yeah. Now, Keely, stop that. Oh, they're fooling around. I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, I'm gonna get back into my book now. That's my pigs. They're going off because it's their dinner time. Right at 8 o'clock, they eat, and it's 7:45, and they know. They're so cute. Okay, so as I predicted, the biology scene happens, and yeah, so and I totally forgot sit with him at lunchtime, and everyone's like, what's so weird about it? So that happens, and then he's just like, stay away from me. I'm a bad guy. But I can't stay away from you, so I'm just gonna annoy the shit out of you, and just say cryptic things to keep you hanging on, to keep you chasing after me. Yeah. So I guess he does not like Mike Newton. He can stand his ass. But to be fair, I'm not gonna like him. He's always so needy for Bella's attention. Come on, Stella. Come on. Come on. I love you. Anyway, yeah. So that's literally all that happened. And you actually kind of see it's like a little bit of a little Easter egg that where Edward creates a song for her, the song that we all know that we hear in Twilight, the main theme. Hang on. Like you see where that they get that idea. He gets the idea from, like, he's sitting in the car. He's sitting there, he's in the car, just in there thinking about her, and then he's listening to DeBose, something like that. Yeah, he's listening to that, and he kind of takes inspiration from that. That's it. That's it. That's it. That thing's got 10 million views. Dang, so popular. So yeah, not much thought. Not really too much thought about like what last part I just read, but it's basically what happens in Twilight, but Edward's perspective, him being moody, being miserable because he wants to hang out with her, but he can't because he's like, what if I'm not, I am the bad guy. It's like, stop. Either you guys are gonna hang out or you're not gonna hang out. Make a decision. Nowhere Bella's eating it up. She's eating it up. And he stalks her and he watches her sleep. And she's totally okay with that. And I don't know what my other guinea pigs are doing right now, but it's not right. They're grumble buttons and they're fighting. They need to quit it. But yeah. So I guess I'm gonna hop off here because I gotta feed them. They're getting restless because it's about that time. It's about that time for me to go to bed. So I will catch you guys next Friday. So I'm gonna catch you next Friday, either 6:30 or 7 o'clock. I'll put an announcement on my YouTube Shorts, obviously, and on the TikTok, which is TikTok. I call it TikTok TikToks. I think it's funny, so I'll make those announcements later on, whenever I decide what time I'll get things set up. So I shall see you guys on the next reading sprint, and I may be still reading that book, or maybe reading Life After Death, or something entirely new. Who knows? So I'll catch you in the next live stream. Bye.